So one last off-topic thing. Let's talk urban golf. Okay. Can you just, if anyone is interested in urban golf, can you talk a little bit about what you've done with urban golf, what it is, and is it going to be back in Utica this year?
First of all, urban golf is different things to different people. To some people, it's shaking their fist at the man and being a little bit of an anarchist. And I don't see it that way. Most of the time, I am the man. You know, I'm an old business guy, so I am part of the establishment. I never had that in me anyway, to be that counterculturalist. To me, it's just fun. Basically, golfing in city streets.
Okay, cool.
But you have to be respectful. I mean, who wants to buy a nice car and then have somebody drive a golf ball into the side of it and think it's funny? So the first thing we did in Utica Urban Golf, which is modeled after a few different urban golf stories I've seen in magazines and online, one of the first things we did is establish what we call a safety ball. We searched literally for weeks and weeks and sampled all sorts of golf balls to find a golf ball that will not damage a vehicle and will behave pretty accurately in the golfing scenario. And I've literally taken this golf ball and from a distance of 10 feet with my normal off-the-tee swing driven it right to the side of my car several times, and it doesn't hurt my car.
Cool.
So, yeah, you got to be respectful, but yeah, let's go crazy. Have some fun golfing in city streets. Number two, the issue then becomes some woman steps out on her porch and sees you with what looks to her like a normal golf ball, driving it down her front in front of her house into her car or into her porch. She thinks you're doing that with a regular golf ball, and I would think so too if I didn't know anything about it. So you have to really make sure that you tell people that are in the area what you're really doing is give them the ball, say, look, this is what we're using. It's clearly not going to cause problems. Check it out yourself. And even then, if they say, I just don't want you doing that,
you move the hole.
I'm not here to create public unrest, you know? So what we've done is we've created a couple of courses in the city of Utica. One of them is around Varick Street in the brewery. We call it the brewery course. And it's pretty challenging because it's kind of tight and there's a lot of trees in some of the streets. You got to go down these tunnels and sharp turns. And then we've got a much more wide open but very long course, which includes a par 10 hole down by the auditorium.
Awesome.
It's exhausting to play one hole.
Awesome.
It's so big. And it's pretty fun and weird and interesting. And to me, the coolest part is you see the city from a very different perspective.
Definitely. And is it going to be, are you guys going to have a season this year in Utica?
We want to. And what I want to do this year is I want to work in conjunction with the Utica Public Safety Department so that we have their blessing. I think it's hard for them to give their blessing because there's almost no upside for them.
Sure.
And it's very easy for them to say, you know what, make all the problems go away by not doing it. And I hope to explain to them and get advice and guidance from them so that I can follow their advice to do it in a way that they're accepting of. Otherwise, I'm not comfortable being an anarchist. It's not my gig, and I don't really know people that are like that anyway. So, who would that appeal to?
So maybe we're going to take those maybe,
and I'm going to work closely with our city public safety department to try to get their stamp of acceptance.
Cool. And then you guys have a website for Utica Urban Golf?
UticaUrbanGolf.com.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Sign the petition. Bring Utica Urban Golf back this year. I might try my hand at it. I did not get out.
It's very fun
before, so it's definitely something I want to check out. But Rick Short, thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it. This has been a quick, not so quick talk. We'll probably do this in parts. But this is Ryan Miller, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thanks, Rick, for your time.